Which one of the battles are you looking forward to the most?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them. I think any one of them could be a headline on another card. Like I feel like Yoshi Prestavia battle could be the top of a card. Casey and Official could be the top of a card. QB, 40 bars,
That's
top of a card. Hustle, Couture,
40 bars
top
is a
of a
chick.
card.
Yeah, she's from Boston.
Yeah, she's
You know what I like about her?
one of my favorites. She's one of the
very
few
good.
females that have been on
I
the
like
show.
her name. I told you I don't know nothing about battle rap.
And you know what I liked about 40
caught
Bars?
my-
Her fan base. She's one of the few girls that if you book her, just off her alone, you'll make your money back.
Yeah.
She's worked to me. I don't see. I'm gonna be very careful what I'm gonna say. I know you want the girls to get paid on a very close scale, but if they can't draw an
No, it's
audience,
not a close scale.
No,
Let's be clear.
My fault then.
Let me speak on that because
Yeah.
I think there was a misconception when I saw this is my first event, right? And what the people that I picked, I wanted to make sure. Remember, a lot of eyes that have never seen battle rap, that have never seen women in battle rap, that don't even know what's going on, are gonna watch this.
Right.
So I wanted to try to make sure that I had as close to foolproof as possible. So I picked people that I know give great performances. I picked people who I know have me fucked up when I be like, oh shit, she said da da da. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and I felt with the people that I picked to be on my card, there was no way that I was giving any of them less than 5 figures because they deserve at least that, the people that I picked. Does that mean that...
Nah, just clap. Just clap.
Does that mean that, you know, any girl that comes, like, that's where you start at? No. Like, but this, for my first card, from where I go, like, I wanted them to know, like, I'm trying to do something here, and I appreciate you. And if you trust me, you know, this is what I can give you. Like, some people may feel like, oh, that's enough, they deserve more than that. They do. They deserve more than that. But this is me doing it. Once I get it to who I want, we could talk anything. Like I said, especially once you get sponsors, it ain't even my money. If I get this crazy, let's go. What we doing?
Yeah.
How much you need? And then when they do go to these other places, they're gonna have to talk to them a little bit differently.
Right.
But I also want them to keep in mind, like, I can't do a card every month. I can't. Right now.
Not
I would
yet.
love to. But right now, I can't. So, yeah, in between that, if they offering you 5 over there or whatever, get your money. Like, you got bills. You got shit that you got to do.
Right.
So when people be talking like, oh, you're trying to shut people down, you're going to try, like, but also know your worth. Don't ever be scared. Even when they talking to me, like, if you feel like you need more money or you deserve, tell me. Like, I'm not never going to look at anybody crazy because they asking for more money or because they feel like they worth more. Like, you can't, because I do it.
Right.
People call me like, hey, Remy, I'm trying to book yourself, so I got you. I understand that's your budget, but this is what I get, or this is what I need for that. And I would never penalize you for that, but like, oh, now you're not never being on my card. Like no, like.
Oh, that sounds familiar. That
Like-
sounds like something that happens in battle rap.
I hear stories. I hear
Yeah.
a lot. People like, you know, I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm me. So people tell me things that they probably wouldn't tell, like, you know, the average person.
Right.
But I would never do that to somebody. Like, and I wanted them to understand. I also wanted them to understand that, like, even though I'm me and I have my own side, like, I'm a human. I don't know everything. I'm new to this.
Right.
I've been around. I've done it before, but I've never been in it. You can't really. I don't know more than a 40 Bars or a Miss Hustle or any of these girls that's been in it and doing it. I don't know more than them because I'm on the outside looking at. So any ideas they have or any advice they could give me or anything that they feel like, I ask them all the time, what would you want to change? What do you think would make it easier? Like, just so that I can try to have my company as airtight as possible.
Right.
And people like, oh, you're not worried about contracts and you're not. And I'm like, nah, because when you good to people, they gonna fuck with you. They not gonna do no fuck shit to me. And if you do, that means you're a piece of shit and I don't want you around me anyway. So, you know, like, I'm not trying to tie nobody into no contract. I'm not trying to lock nobody down. Like, I don't have time for that. I'm doing a lot of shit. This is something that I just want to do and I'm gonna do it.
Game changers.
I like.
Listen, it's a card full of heavy hitters. Had you had those other 2 battles, you would have been overstacked. Overstacked. Way over. Way over.
And I also would have had to let the fans come in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's another thing that I didn't do because I wanted to be able to control the situation a little bit more. Like I have everybody, like all the who's who that matters in battle rap media, my celebrity friends and connections that I have, media outlets outside of battle rap, and that's pretty much it.
Right.
I'm sorry, hold on. Y'all gotta get. You just said you get all of them getting 5 figures.
No, 5 bands, she said.
No.
No, she said 5.
5 figures. 5 figures.
Hear that shit.
5 figures.
That's
Oh,
South shit. You know
I'm-
what saying?
5 figures.
Like, I want you
Pardon
to
me,
hear
Remy.
What
That's
rapper
okay.
was doing, what dude was coming downstairs and saying, look, everybody getting sick. Like,
I thought you
heard
said
about
5
one
bands. I
No, she said
apologize.
5 figures. I heard that.
Fuck a flower, that's respect. Like, you know?
Flowers? Give it a whole bouquet,
that's-
motherfucker.
That's incredible.
That's dope. So that's how I'm like 5.
And that gotta be the first time, and I don't
Ever!
know, a female rap me,
I mean,
because y'all always
for a
talk
lot
about
of
the
the
female
girls,
rappers don't
like
get
a lot
paid.
of them, like
Miss
it's
Hustle
the,
was getting.
it's the most money that they got
that they've seen.
for some of them that's on, and it's actually it's sad. It's sad. It's embarrassing, and those that came before me, and they're not to take anything away from me, but maybe they didn't have it, maybe whatever. I don't know what the situation was, but for the talent that I've seen displayed over the years, for this to be the most that they've ever gotten, some of them, it's just like, nah, we got to do better. There's too much money
better.
out here. There's too much money out here.
Much better.
Who y'all ain't call nobody.
It's Hoffa. Trapper turn smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.